What if I told you, doubt isn't your enemy? It's your greatest teacher, but only if you learn how to master it. Think about this for a moment. Doubt has likely stopped more dreams than failure ever could. Failure only comes after you've tried and fallen short. But doubt sneaks in before you even start, planting the seeds of hesitation, fear, and second guessing. It's that small, nagging voice in the back of your mind, whispering things like, what if you fail? What if you're not good enough? And most of the time, we listen to it. We let doubt dictate our actions, or worse, our inaction. But here's the truth. Doubt isn't here to break you. It's here to test you. It's here to ask, how badly do you want it? Are you willing to face your fears, or will you let them control you? Today, we're going to dive deep into the true nature of doubt. You'll learn what it is, where it comes from, and most importantly, how to turn it into a tool that propels you forward. By the end of this, you'll have the knowledge and mindset to silence doubt and build a life of unshakable confidence. Doubt is not some mysterious force that comes from nowhere. It's a natural response hardwired into your brain, designed to keep you safe. You see, our ancestors faced real dangers: predators, starvation, the harsh elements. Doubt was a survival mechanism that made them question risky decisions, ensuring they lived another day. But in today's world, the dangers we face are often less physical and more psychological. Yet doubt still works the same way, making you hesitate, overthink, and stay in your comfort zone. Let me ask you this. How many times have you wanted to try something new, but doubt stopped you? Maybe it was starting a business, asking for a promotion, or chasing a dream. Instead of taking the leap, you froze. And why? Because doubt painted a picture of failure so vivid that you convinced yourself it wasn't worth the risk. Doubt isn't just fear of failure. It's fear of embarrassment, rejection, and judgment. It's the fear of standing out and being vulnerable. But here's the thing. Doubt doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. Everyone experiences it. From the most successful CEOs to world-class athletes. The difference is, they don't let it stop them. They understand that doubt is a mirror. It reflects your insecurities and fears, but it also shows you the areas where you need to grow. The question is, will you use that reflection to improve, or will you let it paralyze you? Now, let's reframe doubt entirely. What if doubt isn't here to hold you back, but to push you forward? Think about it. Doubt arises when you're on the edge of something new, something challenging. It's a signal that you're stepping outside your comfort zone, and that's where growth happens. Doubt is like a tough coach. It points out your weaknesses, not to make you feel small, but to prepare you for what lies ahead. Here's a story. Imagine a young woman who dreams of becoming a writer. Every time she sits down to write, doubt creeps in. What if no one likes my work? What if I'm not talented enough? She could easily give in, close her notebook, and walk away. But instead, she leans into the doubt. She reads more, practices daily, and submits her work to editors, even when rejection seems inevitable. Over time, her writing improves, her confidence grows, and the same doubt that once paralyzed her becomes her driving force. Doubt isn't a wall. it's a doorway. It challenges you to prove yourself, to rise above your fears, and to become stronger. The next time doubt whispers in your ear, don't run from it. Listen to what it's trying to tell you. Maybe it's pointing out areas where you need to prepare more. Maybe it's testing how much you really want your goal. Whatever the case, remember this: doubt is not a curse, it's a gift. If doubt pushes you forward, why does it feel like it's holding you back? The answer lies in how we interpret it. For most of us, doubt feels like an enemy because we've been trained to see it that way. Society teaches us that confidence is the absence of doubt, but that's not true. Confidence is the ability to move forward despite doubt. Think of doubt as a warning light on your dashboard. When it lights up, it's not telling you to stop driving. It's telling you to check your engine, to make sure you're prepared for the road ahead. But instead of using doubt as a guide, most people treat it as a roadblock. They see it as a sign that they're not good enough, when in reality, it's a sign that they're about to grow. Here's the truth. Doubt is a natural part of success. The bigger the goal, the louder the doubt. Why? Because stepping into the unknown is uncomfortable, but discomfort is where progress lives. Think about it. When was the last time you felt truly proud of yourself? Was it when you played it safe? Or was it when you pushed through something difficult? Now let me ask you, what if you stopped seeing doubt as a sign to stop and started seeing it as a sign to prepare? How much more could you achieve? Imagine this. You're standing at a crossroads. One path is safe, familiar, and comfortable. The other is unknown, uncertain, and full of challenges. Doubt will always nudge you toward the safe path. It will whisper, what if you fail? What if you're not ready? And if you listen, you'll stay where you are, comfortable, but unfulfilled. But here's what doubt doesn't tell you. The safe path has a cost. It costs you growth. It costs you opportunities. It costs you the life you could have had. How many times have you looked back on a missed opportunity and thought, what if I had just tried? What if I hadn't let fear stop me? The truth is, doubt doesn't just keep you safe. It keeps you small. It convinces you to trade your potential for security. But deep down, you know that playing it safe will never lead to greatness. So, the question is, are you willing to pay the price of listening to doubt? Or are you ready to take the harder path, the one that challenges you, stretches you, and ultimately transforms you? Here's the good news. Doubt doesn't have to be your weakness. It can be your greatest source of motivation, if you learn how to channel it. The key is to stop running from doubt and start using it as fuel. Think of a rocket. It uses fire and pressure to propel itself into space. Without that pressure, it would never leave the ground. Your doubt works the same way. It creates pressure, and that pressure can either hold you down or launch you forward. The choice is yours. The next time doubt creeps in, don't let it paralyze you. Instead, let it push you. If doubt says, you're not ready, prove it wrong by preparing harder. If doubt says, you'll fail, respond by trying anyway. Because even if you fail, you'll be one step closer to success than the person who never tried. Remember this, doubt only wins if you let it. When you use it as motivation, you take away its power. You turn it into a tool that drives you forward instead of holding you back. Doubt is universal. Even the most successful people in history have faced it. The difference is, they didn't let it stop them. They used it to fuel their ambition. Take Michael Jordan, for example. When he was cut from his high school basketball team, he could have let doubt consume him. But instead of giving up, he used that doubt as motivation. He practiced harder, pushed himself further, and became one of the greatest athletes of all time. Or think about J.K. Rowling. Before she became a household name, she was a struggling single mother, rejected by 12 publishers. Doubt told her to give up, but she didn't listen. She kept writing, kept pushing, and eventually her persistence paid off. Today, her work has inspired millions around the world. These stories aren't just inspiring, they're proof. Proof that doubt doesn't have to define your future. If you're willing to face it, challenge it, and rise above it, you can achieve things you never thought possible. So, how do you build a mindset that no amount of doubt can shake? The answer lies in one word: consistency. Doubt thrives on hesitation, uncertainty, and fear of the unknown. But when you show up every day, when you commit to progress over perfection, doubt starts to lose its grip. Think of it this way: your mind is like a garden. If you don't tend to it, weeds of doubt and negativity will take over. But if you plant seeds of confidence, discipline, and action, those weeds won't stand a chance. The key is to keep watering those seeds, even when it feels like nothing is growing. Here's a simple truth: doubt doesn't disappear overnight. Even the strongest minds still face it. The difference is, they've trained themselves to see doubt as a challenge, not a threat. Every time doubt whispers, "You can't," they respond with action. They prepare harder, work smarter, and push forward, even when it's uncomfortable. And that's what you need to do. Stop waiting for the doubt to go away. It won't. Instead, start building habits that strengthen your mind. Read books that inspire you. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. Set small, achievable goals and celebrate every step forward. Because every time you take action in the face of doubt, you're proving to yourself that you're stronger than it is. But here's the most important part: learn to trust yourself. The world will always have opinions. There will always be people who doubt you, criticize you, or try to bring you down. But their voices only matter if you let them. When you stop seeking approval from others and start believing in your own potential, that's when you become unstoppable. So, here's the challenge. The next time doubt creeps in, don't run from it. Don't argue with it. Face it. Listen to what it's trying to tell you, and then prove it wrong. Use it as a compass to guide you toward growth. Because the truth is, doubt isn't the enemy. It's a mirror, showing you where you need to grow. It's a coach, pushing you to work harder. And it's a fire, waiting for you to turn it into fuel. The question is, will you let doubt control you, or will you take control of it? Will you let it keep you small, or will you use it to build something bigger than you ever imagined? The choice is yours. But remember this: every time you face doubt and take action anyway, you're building a mindset that can't be broken. And when you master that mindset, there's nothing and no one that can stop you. So, take the leap, silence the doubt, and watch as you become the strongest, most unstoppable version of yourself.